Links and anchors allow the user to navigate around your website and can even take the user to an external website if you choose. Links are defined using the anchor or A tag using the following syntax. Let's recreate the link from the attributes lecture that takes us to Google. The href attribute specifies the destination address. In our Google link example, we used an absolute URL or full web address to direct the link. The href can also be set to a local destination inside your website's root directory. Let's create a file called destination.html and change the Google link so that it opens another one of our pages. Save destination.html in your root directory. Now that we have a target file, change the href to destination.html and change visitgoogle.com to visitdestination. Save your document and open it in your web browser. This is how navigation bars and local web links work on a website. The link content, or the visible part of the link, is what your user will see on your web page. This can be text, images, or other elements. So far we've only made text links, but really almost anything can be wrapped in anchor tags to create a link. You may have noticed that all of our links are just changing the page that we're currently viewing. What if we want to open a link in a new tab? Well, there's an attribute called target that we can set and tell the link how we want the href to open. By default, the target attribute is set to self, but we can open up a link in a new tab by changing the target to blank, like this. After saving and opening in a browser, you can see that the View Destination link now opens up in a new page. This is a nice feature to use when your link takes the user to an external website, because it keeps your website running in the background. The last thing that you want to do is turn traffic away from your own site. The last useful application that we're going to cover for an anchor tag is in making a table of contents or frequently asked questions. It's possible to tell a link to stay on the current web page, but just scroll down to certain content. Let's add many paragraphs to our HTML document so that we have a scrollable web page, and give one of the paragraphs an ID attribute. Set the value of this ID to scroll target. You can name it whatever you like, just remember what you called it. Now, in the anchor tag, delete the target attribute and change the href attribute to scroll target and set the content to go to scroll target. The number sign essentially means look for this ID. Save and view your work. It should now scroll to the correct paragraph when you click the link. Sometimes when you browse on the internet, you'll see a link that says scroll to the top of the page. These links are just using an anchor tag with the href set to the number sign or hash sign. If I could recommend you learn just one HTML element inside and out, it would have to be the anchor. It's so versatile and important in tying a website together that I'd be willing to go out on a limb and say that no website can be successful unless it uses anchor tags to its advantage.